Okay, so I was going to make this channel as a way to address more people for the questions and the types of questions that I answer on Yahoo Answers, which is for me the singles and dating section, the books and authors section, and like the pets and hair, some basic questions there. So if you have a question for me, just ask in the comments, I guess. And I will try to answer it in a future video if you guys watch this one at all, ever. I don't know. Okay, so somebody asked me about the friend zone from the girl's perspective. So a girl's perspective of being stuck in the friend zone. Um, First thing I have to say is that I don't call it the friend zone. I call it the garden. So instead of being in the friend zone, you're in the garden. You're a plant in the garden. And plants, unlike people in the friend zone, can grow and bloom and be picked by whoever friend zoned or gardened you at some point in the future. So there's a chance with the garden where there isn't really a chance associated with the friend zone. So from a girl's perspective, the friend zone is basically the same way it is for the guys. You like a guy, and he's like, hey, I think of you like a little sister. And you're like, oh, thanks. That makes me feel so wonderful. Like that's basically what happens. You do all these cute like little things, and girls, like for me personally, I don't do the kind of things the guys do for asking girls out, like all the romantic things that are associated with being in the friend zone, because that's not me. But there's still like you'll say something or you'll do something or you'll Snapchat something that's like really flirty, and the guy will respond by like laughing, and you're like, that wasn't a joke, but all right, and it sucks. But the only thing you can really do is move on, because the friend zone or the garden, there's like ferns and there's flowers within the garden, the types of plants. And so like a fern is a friend who you would never date. Never, like never. Like seriously, like you wouldn't date them if it was the zombie apocalypse, never. You just they aren't even. No. A flower, on the other hand, is somebody that you possibly liked, but then they treated you like a friend for so long that you started thinking of them as a friend, and thus they were friend zoned. So that type of person can bloom if they further down the road decide to tell you that they like you, and then that can bloom into be a relationship, and you can pick them and they can pick you and you can get out of the garden that way. That's the only way I can think of getting out of the friend zone though. So in case you didn't notice, I switched rooms. And look, garden, flowers. So yeah. But as far as the friend zone goes, I think you just kind of have to live with it. Sorry, and I hope that for the person who asked the original question, you see this and I answered your question. I hope. I don't know for sure if I did. I think I did. I hope you're not mad at me. This is my first video, so I promise I will try to start getting better at this. I've never made a video before, and I hate being on camera, so yeah, just